What is up, people? Welcome to Breaking the Iceberg, the podcast where we answer the silliest icebreaker questions you have never heard before. If this is your first time tuning in with us today, thank you so much for tuning in. This is the show for you. Trust me, I promise you we're going to have a good time. This is great for people who are looking for funny, silly icebreaker questions for maybe business meetings, maybe you're a youth pastor, maybe you're just a parent looking to have some fun dinner conversations. These are the perfect questions that really will get those conversations going, and we're here to have a good time. Elise knows what's up. She's back with us today. If you guys tune back to, I don't know what episode, maybe episode 4 or 5.
Yeah, something like that.
It is Elise,
Woo!
a.k.a. Lizard Woman.
Lizard Woman in the house.
You cannot be disappointed at an episode like this. Trust me. You are privileged to be here hearing from Lizard Woman herself.
You're welcome.
Hopefully, PETA isn't on us from that last episode, but we got the chat live here. We got some people in the chat popping up, so thank you guys for tuning in there. A couple quick things before we get going. As always, please, we're trying to grow this channel here and on Instagram and on TikTok. If you could give us a follow at those locations, you can give us a like here on YouTube, and I don't know, whatever else you can do on YouTube to help us out. Subscribe. I don't know.
Subscribe.
I hear things about like you can hit a bell notification.
Yeah,
is that still
you
a thing?
could. I think it is.
That,
subscribe and hit the bell.
Yeah, like
Subscribe and hit
tells
the bell.
you when stuff's coming or whatever. I don't
Yeah.
even know how that works. So yeah, if you could do that for us, that would be absolutely huge. And help, spread the word. If someone's looking for some good icebreaker questions, you can always pass these along. So a couple other things I've just been keeping in mind. So you guys are aware as an audience, down the road, the end goal is to create a book with all of these questions from all of the episodes, spanning from the very beginning to extra content that we made when me and Jay, if you caught Jay's episode, I think it was episode 6 or 7, oh no, that was bad. But I lost my train of thought.
6, 7.
Oh,
You're saying about the book?
Yeah. There would be additional content as well. Hopefully that'll be put in that book. This is something down the road, just kind of running in my mind right now. But that's the end goal, the hope of it down the road. So, just wanted to let you guys know as well with that. With that said, how are we doing today, Elise?
We're doing pretty good. I have had 3 cake pops and a cookie.
So you're going to be on point tonight, is what
Also,
you're saying.
2 oranges.
Okay, so balance.
Yeah.
Balance is out.
Balance between those.
Is that all you've had today?
Yep.
Okay.
Water.
Well, then we're going to have to get some good food after this. We'll figure something out.
I got a cheese cracker pack.
Nah, we're gonna figure something out.
In case I need a snack. Hey,
All
I
right,
love
well,
cake.
if Elise passes out over here, we might have to pause and take a break. So we're going to have to keep watching for that just in case. But Lizard Woman, I hear, is resilient. So
You know it.
We're
But
gonna be
passing
all
out
right.
make a pretty good viral moment.
it would.
I was going to say, I've seen some clips.
Oh, no. Maybe I'll start starving my guests before they come. All right. With all that said, thank you for hopping on with us today, Elise.
Of course.
We are back at it, so I don't really need to give you much of an intro, but just for the audience sake, we split the show up into majorly 2 sections as of right now, although that's kind of shifting. The first section is the long, drawn-out questions. It takes me like 3 minutes to actually spell out the question, and then we hop into the debate. The second half is what I call fast money. It used to be like really quick, sharp answers, and now it's kind of shifted to like shorter questions, but not really short, punchy questions. So now it'll be, semi drawn out. We'll just talk over them just like we do for the long ones. But yeah. So with that said, are you ready to break the ice?
I'm ready to break the ice.
Let's do it. Question number 1. I need to pull this one up on my phone because I'm not going to lie, Elise. I think I overcooked a little bit.
Hey, that's okay.
Some of them I make and I'm like, there's just a little bit too much into this one. And I feel like the last time you came on, the first one was also overcooked.
It was also a lot. Hey, but some people love a good burnt marshmallow. Overcooked can be good.
Okay, but burnt marshmallows, we can agree, are definitively worse.
Some people like them.
I know. Some people do like them. And so hopefully this question is for you. But for you, Elise, I apologize for giving you a back-to-back
clarifying questions.
Yeah. Because the last one, I just apologize in advance. All right, here we go. Question number 1. You are given the opportunity to participate in a cake baking competition.
Perfect. Already got that cake in me.
Oh, you'll be good to go. All right.
2 senses.
Cake baking competition. You have to create a cake based off of a Super Smash Bros. Character.
Okay.
All right. It has to be that character. It can't be
Okay.
like a scene
Like a
or
realistic
something. Like it
cake.
is that character.
Yep.
The cake, in order to qualify, must be bigger than a toaster, but it doesn't have to be much bigger than that. That's just like a minimum size. You are going to be graded or judged on a scale of 1 to 10 by 3 separate judges. Each judge has one of the following categories.
Okay.
All right. Appearance, so just how well it looks.
Mm-hmm.
Taste, how well it tastes.
Okay.
And then resemblance to the character, so how much it actually looks like the character. Oh, I dropped my phone here. Sorry. How much it actually looks like the character that you're trying to get. When those scores are given, the 3 1 to 10 scores are going to be averaged out. Okay. If your number is above a 7, then you get $1 million.
Okay.
All right. But there's always a catch.
Okay.
You have to take a number of penalties, and here's how the penalties work in this scenario. I'll say there are 3 what we'll call switches. Mm-hmm. The switches have a green light, a yellow light, and a red light. You can see where this is going. Green light means no penalty. Essentially, you get to skip the penalty for if you choose green light. Yellow light is obviously a mild penalty. Mm-hmm. It's not great, but it's not the worst thing. Red is pretty bad. You probably don't want to take the red penalty. In this case, there are 3 switches. You must take 1 green, 1 yellow, and 1 red. So you're going to take no penalty on one, a mild penalty on another, and a heavy penalty on the last. Okay. You can choose which of those you want to take. So I'm going to go through the 3 switches.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot.
I'm trying to think of the Smash Bros. Character I'm going to create.
Yeah, well, that'll make a difference here depending on what switches you take probably as well. All right, do you follow the general layout?
I already have a thought of what I'm creating, and I think I can do it based off of the cooking shows I've seen.
Oh, okay. Well, let me see if you still think that after you hear these the switches. So switch number 1, adjust the character that you're going to choose. Okay. So you take green light, you can choose any Smash character you want. Okay. You take yellow light, you must pick a Smash character that is a part of the Mario universe.
Done, already was going to do.
Or you take red, and you must do King DDD. All right? Okay. That's the switch 1. So the switch 1 is Mario, character. Though. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. So you can take yellow. Okay. Or you can do red. Or I could do red. Switch number 2. Green light, obviously no penalty. Yellow light, you can't use your right hand. You must instead hold a spatula in that hand, and you can use that as a tool if you want to help yourself, but you can't use your actual right hand. All right? That's the yellow light. The red light is you can't bend your elbows. Okay? And then number 3, the switch number 3, so green, you get the skip. This one affects the presentation, so when you actually put it on the table. Okay. The yellow light is after placing the cake on the presentation table. Okay. You have to take a cup of sprinkles of your color choice and dump it blindfolded over your cake.
Does it have to be at the top?
It has to be above the cake. It has. You take the scoop and you dump it. You'll understand when I... Okay. You can explain how you're going to do it, and I'll explain how that works. Or red, when you present your cake, you must drop it from 3 feet onto the plate that it's supposed to be on. Okay, so I gotta make it sturdy. Yeah, potentially. So those are the 3 switches. So let me just go over a couple last things. You have 3 hours to complete the challenge. 3 hours to cook and create. And it has to be over 3 feet. It has to be no. It has to be bigger than a toaster. Well, it depends on the size of the toaster. It's a normal toaster. It's not a 3-foot toaster. So it's like... Yeah, it just has to be like... Oh, that's way smaller than I was imagining. Yeah. It doesn't have to be that big. No. Okay. So 3 hours to complete. Any supplies that you need, sprinkles, frosting, anything like that... PVC pipe? Is available. Okay. Yep, PVC pipe. It's like you could go into
Like
the
a
drawer
cooking
and be
show.
like, oh, it's there. Yeah.
Okay.
Like anything you can imagine is pretty much there. So the question is, what penalties do you take on the Switches?
Okay.
What character are you trying to make? And could you score over a 7?
So penalties, I have to take 1 green, 1 yellow, 1 red.
Correct.
Is that like, okay, so I have to choose one. Can you name the red? King DDD is a red. What was drop from 3 feet is a red. What was the second red?
The third red is let me pull it back up. I'm forgetting. I know. This is why I was like I overcooked because it's just too much to keep track of. But it's fun. So
It is.
you can't bend your elbows.
Oh, elbows.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm taking that one.
You're saying you can't bend your elbows.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, my original thing was to do a piranha plant. Okay. Make a piranha plant. Because I think the base would be really easy. PVC pipe. And then put, for those of you who watch cooking shows, you put rice, like Krispies, up the stem. And then I can create like a ball mold or a big, like thing that attaches to the PVC pipe.
Wait, I'm confused.
And then fun.
I get the general structure. What are the Rice Krispies?
That's like his neck.
Okay. And then you put green frosting on them or something?
No, you put fondant.
Okay, but green fondant.
Fondant.
Oh,
Yes.
I see.
So I would
the Rice
wrap the
Krispie. It's like a
tube.
Rice Krispie treat. Like you're melding that.
Yeah.
Okay, it's not like okay.
You gotta watch cooking shows.
Well,
to be able to
yeah,
notice, bro.
yeah.
But now I'm thinking, is Rob a part of Mario?
I don't know actually. I think Rob first came in one of the Mario Karts, so I'll say yeah. You would take Rob.
He's hefty on the ground.
That's
You
fair.
know, so I just need like 3 sheet cakes, and then like he's angled like up.
So
you
you're
know?
doing the same thing like a PVC pipe through
yeah
the top.
for his body. That's his head's just like a rolled up piece of cake, like a small piece of cake. He's all squares.
So
He's
he
all
is square.
squares.
He is square.
But then I'm thinking, see, for my piranha plant idea with the sprinkled, I would do like brown sprinkles.
Okay.
And I would pour them like over the PVC pipe area because sprinkles can't be poured over everything, and it would hopefully land in the pot part
Okay.
of the piranha plant.
So let me clarify a few things with the sprinkle thing if that changes anything. On the sprinkle thing, I don't know if I mentioned this, but you have to look away. You can't look where the sprinkles get dumped. It just gets dumped.
Yeah,
So,
he has brown on him.
okay. Just like a little dirt.
I could
basically.
do red, but it doesn't really make sense. Green,
Yeah.
maybe.
Because then if the red extra goes off, then it'll end in the pot. So
But the thing is, like, he has no detail. Like,
Yeah.
the pot is just a pot.
Yeah.
And the face is just red and white.
And you have to do like white spots on them, right?
Yeah, but it's like a cow.
Yeah.
Cows are easy to create.
Have you made a cow cake before?
No, but I've created a cow pictures, and the spots are not like Mario is gonna have a specific suit to wear, and Luigi has a specific suit to wear. I guess I could do Yoshi. Does he? Oh, new question. Does he have to stand horizontal? Vertical. Sorry. Does he have to stand vertical?
I'll leave that up to you. So
Well, I want Yoshi laying down then.
you can do them laying down, but that might take points off of your
Oh yeah, it's
resemblance
not
or
realistic.
appearance. Yeah.
So I'm gonna do straight arms.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what was the second?
The sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
And
oh
then
no,
you can
no,
greenlight.
I'm gonna do
Oh no, you're doing the Mario.
Mario.
You're picking a
So I'm
Mario.
gonna do Mario straight armed with any
You don't take a
no
penalty on the presentation.
no penalty presentation. Because you always see in the cooking shows that like them picking it up and moving it from one location to the other, it falls apart.
It's like the worst
dramatically.
stage, yeah.
And so like having no punishment on that would then allow me to make sure my creature stays standing vertical.
Yeah. This is what I'm wondering, release, because that doesn't sound bad. I guess
Yeah.
in that setup, so you could make a piranha plant themed cake, and you
Yeah.
think judges could score that over a 7.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
That's
I
okay.
think it'd be over 7.
So let me
think,
pose
like,
to you. Do you think
so,
that's
like,
the
straight
easiest
arms.
option?
No, I think Kirby's the easiest
That's
option.
what I think too. Yeah. Why
But-
wouldn't you take Kirby?
Because I think I can't afford the other punishments.
Oh, because as that character, you have to take.
He's not
green light
a
on
Mario
that.
character.
Yeah.
So I'd have to take a green light on the character.
Yeah.
Which then would cause me to have to choose either straight arms, which
Yeah.
I think is the easiest, because if I have a spatula in my dominant hand, my non-dominant hand is not very good at much.
Okay.
So like I think I would have to do the straight arms just so my fingers.
So you think
and
that
hands,
red light is actually easier than the
Yes.
yellow there? Really? Okay.
Because my left hand can't do anything. My left hand is my left hand's useless. Though having a spatula.
But you have a
in
right
one
hand
is-
spatula.
Yeah, but the spatula, like, good on ya. But when I'm like mixing in a bowl, I use the mixer with my right hand and hold it with my left.
Yeah.
And so if I'm doing that, it's just not going to be as productive because I couldn't
Yeah.
even hold the bowl. I'd be moving it around. And I'd just be like,
Yeah.
it's impossible. So I'm thinking straight arms, and then so green
But
light.
how would you mix
straight
with
arms.
straight arms? How much you would?
I think it would work. I can do it because remember, right now I'm sitting, so
Yeah.
it's hard to show you. But if I
Yeah.
was standing, I'd get a step stool, and then like everything is arm's length away.
Sure.
And so even like molding the creature, like it would be, I just stand farther back.
Okay. So you're taking Piranha Plant then because, in your view, he'd be the simplest Mario character that you could take.
But so let's hypotheticalize, and I say I take Kirby, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take Kirby, and then I'll take this one,
Yeah.
and then I'll take the sprinkles.
Okay.
So
And
that wouldn't be bad either, because I
Yeah.
would do pink sprinkles
and just match
because
it.
I'd make a pink Kirby, and then it's like decoration.
Yeah.
And I actually think I could do pretty well on Kirby.
And are you just like, what do you, for Kirby, are you just layering a bunch of cakes and shaving
So what
into a
you
sphere,
do,
or-
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So you'd get a bunch of like sheet cakes, and I'd probably need like for
7 or 8.
toaster, yeah, maybe like 6 or 7, and I would I would stack them up, and then you have to put frosting between each layer, and then you'd like shave across the sides, probably put frosting on it, and then put fondant over that, and then just smooth it out.
Okay.
And the eyeballs aren't they black? They're just like little black dots.
Yeah, you could figure it out, you think, like,
Yeah.
without much of a problem. Just make some more fondant or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
And then like the feet would just be that leftover like goo, or like leftover like not goo, leftover cake that I would make into a cake pop to then form into the feet.
Okay. So both of those sound pretty logical to me. I guess here, I've got a question for you.
I
'cause
am
I'm
a
thinking,
top tier baker, so
Lizard Woman's multi-talented.
maybe I need to do King K Rule for Lizard Woman.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't you say that
Why,
first?
to promote my Lizard Woman abilities, maybe I have to do King K Rule.
Is King K. Rool like a Mario character or no? Like, I'm pretty sure he's
don't
in the
know.
Donkey Kong universe, but like Donkey Kong's a Mario character. I
So
don't know.
I mean, yeah, then
Yeah.
yes.
Wow, I'm disappointed.
So
Lizard
King K
Woman.
Rule.
Very disappointed.
That would be the most lizard forward character I could
Yeah.
do.
It'd be too easy for you to
Yeah,
make. So
yeah,
if
yeah,
you
yeah,
would, you would.
I would do
opt out.
instead. I would do the green Kirby to promote like lizard. Maybe I would put my own twist on it and say
Okay.
he sucked in King K Rule
There you go. There
to
you
make
go.
him look like a lizard Kirby
Going
with a little
extra
crown
detail.
on top. Yeah, to get like
Okay.
the top more points from that judge.
Yeah. Wow. That's.
get his background,
But
to
still
the
get some
character.
Lizard Woman flair. in
Yeah,
there.
exactly.
I
He doesn't
gotcha.
even know who I am. I'm incognito when I'm in this baking competition.
So this is the question I got for you, Lizard Woman. I like both of your answers. Honestly, I think knowing you, I think you could score above a 7.
I think
in
I
both
could
of
in
those.
Kirby. I think I would be overshooting with Piranha Plant.
Okay.
But without the sprinkles, I think I could. Like, the sprinkles are just going to, like, make it look like cake. But if I'm trying to make it look realistic, the sprinkles are going to be detrimental to Kirby.
Okay. Even if it was just pink and it matched, you think?
Well, when is he ever wearing sprinkles?
I don't know. Yeah, that's a good
Exactly.
point.
But Piranha Plant, I would say, like, the dirt in his little pot would give the texture of sprinkles.
Sure.
So I would do brown, and it would look like dirt.
So here's my question for you, Lisa. Is there any universe where you can imagine? Say I changed the rules and said
Okay.
you must take the drop from 3 feet penalty.
Okay.
Is there any scenario you think you could win?
Kirby. I think I would
Really?
have, yeah, I think it would have to be like, I would really like have to structure him like with, like, he would be a brick.
Okay. Like what material are you using to
Well,
make it?
I would lose
Rice Krispies
points.
or because it's not cake. You gotta- that's
No,
the
I have cake. There's cake in there.
Okay.
Watch the baking show, Sim. It's like maybe like 25% cake, 75% Rice Krispies.
Yeah.
I would even argue 10% cake,
Yeah.
90% Rice Krispies. But what I would do, because I still think Rice Krispies would break, I'm going to lose points on the taste. So what I'm hoping for here is that I'm going to get 100% or 10 points on the look and on the, what's the other category?
Like resemblance to character.
Yeah. So
like,
well, that's the look.
So appearance, the two categories are appearance and resemblance to character. Appearance is like, say you didn't make something aligned with the character, but it looks really nice
pretty.
still.
Okay.
That hits for appearance. So they're kind of close, but like they're a little different.
So I would have those two. I would get 10 out of 10 on those. Like Kirby would look stellar.
Okay.
But I would burn the cake to a crisp. Like it would be a rock. It would be like literally like fires, alarms like going off. Like it is a solid rock of material.
But here's the problem with that. So how many points on taste do you think you're getting off of that?
Well,
Technically,
I got another idea.
I guess technically, if you got perfect 10s in the other ones, all you would need is a 1.
Can they give me a 0?
I'll say no, they can't.
Okay, so then I get a 1.
Okay, so you'd have to hit perfect then. But then they drop your Kirby and he
doesn't move. He is a brick.
Okay.
Like, who's to say it has to be edible?
I mean, it doesn't have to be, but you lose a ton of points.
So what if I literally like make plastic?
You'd lose a lot of points on taste, but
I'd get 2 10s because it would look like the character.
Get 2 10s, yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So this is what I was thinking. At least I think all your answers so far, I wouldn't dispute.
That's because Lizard Woman is like the best.
Yeah,
we all know it.
I told you it was a privilege to have Lizard Woman with us on the show. What do you think about Mr. Game & Watch? Like I make a 2D type cake because he is a 2D character. I think he could survive the fall. Like just drop him on the fall, or would he still?
2D in game versus 2D IRL is two very different things.
You think?
I think 2D in game, yes, flat character on screen, but when you make him as cake, you can't have him laying flat. He is never laying flat in game.
Yeah, but he is. He's always flat.
No, he's standing up flat. He's not laying flat.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
So he would have to still be standing up, and that would be a thin. Like, he would be like this on the cake. Or you make him very rotund, which would not look like what he's supposed to be. But Kirby's round and low to the ground. He's got hefty gravity.
So he can take that fall.
So he can take the damage.
I got you.
Maybe I make him like a balloon covered in fondant.
So if you drop him, it doesn't.
So if I drop me extra.
And that would be Kirby-esque. That would be Kirby-esque.
Like the game.
Extra points.
Yeah, exactly.
But then you would have to hope. Well, there's so many problems with that.
He'll come down eventually. Helium will eventually go away.
There's no way there's any cake involved in that if it's floating.
Well, maybe I don't need to let it float. Maybe I just need, like, maybe it doesn't go up, but maybe it just slowly goes down.
Okay.
So I cover him with a thin layer of cake.
Okay. Okay, let's see what the chat's got to say here. Oh, we got a lot in the chat from the reads. Let's see. We got a lot of hype around the Rice Krispie treats. Kirby's the move. Kirby. Yeah. Fondant will break. Yeah, I'm with it. Fondant, you gotta be careful.
But maybe I'm not using fondant for this molten lava of a Kirby.
Okay. Maybe you're using plastic, you said, because you would cut the points on the.
I do see though a problem that chat is saying is that I do only have 3 hours. And I think no matter what I do, it's going to be unrealistic to get any of that done in 3 hours by myself. Now, if I have, like, you with me, like a partner to be able to, like, burn Kirby to a crisp while I'm making the plastic, then we should be fine.
So are you just saying in general the 3-hour time limit is difficult? Or are you saying for the specific Kirby drop scenario?
In general. Because, like, realistically, if I'm making, let's say, first scenario, I'm doing Piranha Plant with the...
the Piranha Plant
whatever,
scenario.
Piranha Plant scenario, sprinkles, whatever. I would want someone, like, baking the cake while I am beginning to mold, like, the PVC structure with the head of whatever that's going to be. And then you're making the cakes so that when we get to the time where the cakes come out, we can start forming them together. But by myself making the cake, making all of that in 3 hours is impossible.
Yeah. See, Elise has had enough
They're
experience.
saying, please, in the chat.
Elise has had enough experience watching the cake baking shows that I believe she probably knows. Honestly, I haven't seen a ton of them. I've seen some of them growing up, but, like, I kind of guesstimated on 3 hours. So, honestly, based on what you're saying, I might shift the question, give you, like, what would be reasonable? Like 6?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
By myself, 6 is fine.
Yeah, okay.
If I have a partner or if I have like 2 people, then like the time can get shortened and shortened and shortened.
Okay.
But you have to bake the cakes, make the decorations the proper colors, get them, like, form them into the shapes you want or whatever. But
it takes a lot, and there's a lot going into it. My thought process was like, it's a smaller cake. Like, it only has to be bigger than a toaster, and it's supposed to be difficult because it's for $1 million. So, I don't know. Maybe I'll stick with 3 hours. The jury's still out on that.
Okay,
but
fair enough.
All right, well, that is enough time spent on the first one. That was like a half an hour, so we gotta keep going because we got 4 more to get into.
Oh,
today.
I'll go quick. Oh,
no, you're good.
I will make my decisions fast.
No.
Don't worry, I will be.
This is no. You could be the longest episode, and I'd be glad about that.
Oh, thanks.
I have no problem going over. There's no time limit on this, so there's no such thing as going over.
Chat is saying 5 to 8 hours minimum. Well, no, not for the chat, for the baking competition.
5 to 8 hour episode. Be ready.
Be ready. I would need some food. We talked about that earlier. Maybe we will have fainting on this podcast.
That with that time limit, you're right, lizard woman. Alrighty, let us jump on to the best part of the show, in my opinion, the fast money, where we do the quicker questions, I should say. They're still usually a couple sentences long, but a lot faster than what was just drawn out. So if you stuck around for that whole first question, thank you so much. I'm proud of you over here. And yeah, I guess now it's time to jump into the next part. Are you ready?
Do it.
Lizard Woman is ready to go. Here we go. Number 2 for today. You go outside of your house and you look and you notice there are some hot dogs on my roof.
Okay.
How many hot dogs would it have to be for you to call the police?
Interesting. I would say, I would think, 40.
40. Okay. Why that number?
Well, because I'm thinking about like the old neighbors that used to live next to our family, and there were some unfortunate events of food being thrown into our yard. So I think if a hot dog ended up on our roof, I wouldn't be suspicious. 2 hot dogs, they weren't always the kindest people, so I wouldn't be suspicious with even 10 hot dogs. Because like, we have barky dogs. We have dogs that are known as like hot dog dogs. And so mockingly, they might throw a hot dog or 2 over. But then once you start getting more, it really will depend on like where in the house they land. Because like if it lands on the side of those neighbors, then I'm like, 40 wouldn't even be enough for suspicion. Like I would have to get up to like the hundreds. But if it's all over the roof, now I'm thinking like someone's egging our house, but with hot dogs.
Okay. So, and 40...
So 40 all over the house would be...
But like, what would you think at like 30? Like, you'd just be like...
I think this is suspicious.
Oh, this is weird. I gotta like look into it.
Am I cleaning the hot dogs each time? Or am I leaving them up there? Because then I don't think I'd ever get suspicious.
It's all at once. It's a one-time thing.
It's like a one drop on the house.
Yeah, it's like you wake up one morning and you look outside and you're like...
Then I don't know if I'll ever be
someone or something put this up there.
I don't know if I'd ever be suspicious.
Really? Even if it was 1,000 hot dogs?
Because I'd be like, free food, man. Are they like...
You would...
I could give them to the people. I could give them to my lizards. My lizard army would be fed for life.
So if it was like your roof was to the brim, like a mound of hot dogs... You would not call the police?
Well, because then what are the police going to do?
I don't know. File the report or something. Those got up there somehow. Like, you wouldn't be freaked out by it?
I mean, I guess I would. Like, there's like a mound of hot dogs.
If it's a mound, I feel like that means for sure someone was on the roof.
Yeah,
someone was on your roof placing hot dogs.
Yeah, I guess it would be kind of suspicious. I also, again, think of the manner of the hot dogs. I'm thinking like an individual hot dog is just being chucked up on the roof.
Yeah.
If someone's coming on my roof and like doing them, like placing them like on my windowsill or doing like that.
Okay.
Then if they're on my windowsill in like a nice little line, then I'd call it after 5 hot dogs.
Okay.
Honestly, maybe after 2 hot dogs, I would call it if they're on my windowsill.
Yeah.
But if they're on the roof, I'm like, man.
Why not one? One, you'd be like, maybe it was lucky. Maybe a bird.
Maybe like a squirrel was like making its nest in my window.
And he grabbed a hot dog.
And he grabbed a hot dog. You never know. Hot dogs are a hot commodity for the squirrels.
I'll say, at least for this question, they're random. It's not... You have no way of knowing when you look up at the roof that those were intentionally placed there. It looks like someone threw them up or placed them randomly. It's not like they...
Like serial killer vibes. They're individually placing hot dogs on my windowsill. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, again, like 40 hot dogs, that would be getting suspicious.
Okay.
See, but it's got to be a reoccurring event for me to be like, I should call the police over this.
Okay. So, but my question is a one-time event.
I don't think I'd be like, it's aliens. Like, I don't know how they would get there. And I'd just be like, I'd be walking out to my car for work at 7 a.m. It's pitch black outside, and there's just a mound of these weirdly cylinder-shaped things on the house, and I would be like, I got to get to work.
Yeah, fair enough.
Come back and the squirrels will be well fed.
You heard it here first. There's no cap on the amount of hot dogs, and Lizard Woman ain't gonna call the police. So
I'll appreciate.
Well done, Elise. Well done. Okay, we'll jump on to the next one so we can keep it moving.
Maybe it's a boyfriend doing a random act of kindness because his girlfriend likes hot dogs, so he's leaving them in her window. Again, I think that would be a red flag for me personally, and that would be serial killer vibes would break up if that was a random act of kindness.
But what if you really like the hot dogs?
Still in my windowsill at night, it's just like a weird.
Too far.
It's a weird. Yeah.
All right, fair enough. Number 3, the next one for fast money. You have to fill an entire fridge with socks from strangers. The only way you can add a sock to your fridge is if you get a stranger in front of you to take off one of their socks and give it to you to add it to the fridge. If you can get the fridge full from stranger socks by the end of the year, you get $1 million. Okay. Would you do it?
Yes.
Really? What's your strategy?
I would go up to them. Wait, they have to take it off?
They have to take off their sock and give it to you. You can tell them whatever you want. You cannot trade things. You can't give them money. You just have to tell them,
was gonna be my
this
thing,
is your project.
I was going to give them money.
No, can't do it.
Oh, well, then I guess I probably wouldn't do it. But if I could give them, I'd give them, I'd pay them $1 for their sock, see if they would give it to me. Or I would look really desperate and come up to them and be like, give me your sock.
Would that work? There's no world in which I'm giving my sock to someone who does that.
It's like bank robbery. Like I'm holding you hostage, saying like, give me your sock. You know?
You'd hold them at gunpoint and tell them to give me your sock.
Well, because then they would do it.
They would do it, but then...
And I'd get a lot of socks quick.
You would, but then you'd also probably get some jail time quick.
Okay, but $1
million.
Jail. I was also thinking
You don't mean that.
I was also thinking if I could take them off people, I would take them off like little babies who are just in the car, just whoop, they would never know.
Yeah.
Or go to a hospital, whoop, oh, you couldn't get me.
Kind of messed up.
Lizard Woman sees nothing wrong with it. She goes there to share joy with all the people.
Yeah, that's fair.
So I would just while I'm there sharing joy with all the people at the hospital, I would I would ask them back for their socks.
Got you. How kind.
What if could I give them a sock as a gift and say, oh, can I have that back? And then they have to take it off.
No, has to be a stranger sock.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if I put out on TikTok and just be like, TikTok, I need your socks. Send them to this P.O. box.
Yeah, sure.
Some weirdos would do it.
Yeah, I would say you have to get them, in order for it to count, they have to take it off of them wearing it and then give it to you. Physically, or they can send it in the mail? I'll let you have it. They can send it in the mail, but they have to be, it can't be send me all your socks and they just go into their drawers and send it. They can take off one sock, put it in an envelope or whatever and send it to you.
Now, what if they send a sock from their drawer, put it in this magic fridge? Does the magic fridge know it was not from their feet?
It does. It disintegrates.
It disintegrates.
Yeah.
Well, then I don't think I would be able to do it. I think people on the internet, weird as they are, would give me fresh socks to be kind, and then it would actually burn up in my fridge.
Okay. So then you wouldn't even try?
I mean, I would try.
Yeah.
There's no harm in it as long as I'm not holding them at gunpoint. I might steal their socks, but I don't think I might be creepy about it, but they wouldn't give me jail time for being creepy.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not stalking the same person. If I'm going up on the random streets being like, give me your sock. I think they would might get a little weird out. Police might be called on me once or twice, but they can't do anything. That's free speech. I can say, give me your socks as long as I'm not touching or harming anyone.
Fair enough.
Not causing any physical or mental distress.
Fair enough. How many socks do you think it would take to fill up an empty fridge?
Oh, a lot of socks.
Plus or minus 500?
Of socks. Plus.
Really?
Are you thinking, I'm thinking old-timey fridge with freezer at the top, fridge door at the bottom.
Yeah.
Do I need to fill the freezer?
Yeah, it's part of the fridge, yeah.
Okay, then way more than 500.
Okay.
Probably 2,000.
Okay.
751.
Dang. Wow.
Specifics, I would know I'm lizard
I'm
woman.
I'm gonna chat GPT this in a little
Chat,
bit.
let us know how many socks does it take to fill a full fridge?
Yeah, chat. We want to know, see if chat GPT can help us out here.
Oh.
They're saying they're definitely going to call the cops on you for asking people socks.
They wouldn't.
In that manner.
But harassment to one person at one time, if I'm not like overly harassing, it wouldn't be harassment.
If you don't overly do it.
Like imagine up to one person one time and went, "Give me your socks." And like they said no, I'd be like,
you back off, yeah. Oh.
and then I back off. I give them a look. Like,
okay.
but like, come on. And then I would leave.
Okay.
So it wouldn't be harassment, so they wouldn't call the cops. But I think if I did it in the same location multiple times, I would get to be known as the sock lady, and then people would have pity. Why is this crazy woman asking for people's socks?
Then you're never getting a sock, I feel like. People know that you're there asking for socks.
People would give it.
I don't know. Lizard
woman is not pro harassment. She's pro crushing lizards. That was what happened last time.
But you're on the side of lizards.
I'm on the side of lizards. Lizards sometimes had to be used as a sacrifice to get my bowling ball to be at the right thing. Watch the last episode with me on it to figure out what I'm talking about. But same with the porcupines. They had to be stuck to the wall. Watch the last episode. So I'm anti-animal, but I'm also pro-animal. I am lizard woman.
Yeah.
I'm not anti-harassment, but I'm also not pro-harassment. I just use it for my benefit. Because then what if I go back in time and say, on TikTok, anyone that gave me a sock, you can have part of my million. And I would only give them like a penny, but it would still be part of the million.
Okay. So you'd give them some incentive afterwards. Yeah.
Well, because I can't incentivize them before.
Exactly. Yeah. I was going to say, I'll let you do that, but you can't do it afterwards. Okay. We'll jump on to the next one just for a time's sake. But I appreciate you chiming in there, Lizard Woman. We got 2 more to get through. So I just want to keep it moving.
Yeah.
What are we on here? Number 4?
4.
Number 4. Halloween related question.
Perfect.
You are tasked with getting the most amount of candy on Halloween night, but you may only go to one person's house, a stranger's house, and keep getting candy from that house.
Okay.
You have to change outfits, or presumably change outfits, because you don't want to get caught.
Yeah.
If you get caught, you lose, using only the outfits and items you have available in your house. How many times could you go to a complete stranger's house on Halloween and get a piece of candy?
Interesting. I think I could go up to their house. I'm trying to think of what's in my costume bin. I could go up about 30 times.
What? There's no
I think I could do it.
way.
I think I could do it.
We're talking a complete stranger.
Yeah. I would go up. I would stalk out. Lizard woman stalking and harassing. I would stalk out whatever house, because I can do it beforehand, like kind of feel the houses I'm going to go up to. And I'd pick an old person. They're never going to know.
Yeah. I'll let you scout the person that you're going to choose. It has to be a complete stranger. And then that's the one you lock onto.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be an older woman. Okay. And I'm going to start out like we have a blow up dog costume.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start with that one, go up, because then she's no idea who I am.
Easy, yeah.
And I'll like lower my voice, trick or treat. You know, like change it up a little bit so she has no idea. And then I would go back and I would change into like a basic costume, but we have wigs. So I'd put a wig on and then I would go and then I would come back, obviously get candy because she doesn't know me. And then I would put face paint on, go, come back because she wouldn't recognize me with face paint. Then I'd probably hop back in the dog costume, go again. Who's to say kids don't have 2 different dog costumes? Different voice though. And then I would just keep repeating the process of changing costumes, but keep coming back in that dog costume. Because you would never know.
There's no way.
You would never know.
So, I give you like a couple at least, but
she would never know.
There's no way. You don't have the time on a Halloween night to change into 30 costumes, for one. That's like a start.
But I'm going back to her house every time.
Every time. You're going straight back there, sure. But then you have to run back to your house, change.
I'm picking a house that's like not too far.
Okay, so like 5 houses or 10 houses away. Okay. But then like, I don't think there's a chance. The inflatable costume, easy money. I don't think you could multiply. I don't think you could do the inflatable more than 3 times.
You're telling me yesterday on Halloween, you did not see more than one Rumi from K-pop Demon Hunters and more than one Elsa from Frozen or more than one Minion that were there.
That's fair.
Who's to say this dog costume is not part of a big, like, fun, like, new show that everybody's into? Old lady doesn't know. Old lady's not hip on the times.
That's fair. That's fair. So just the one costume, how many times could you repeat just the dog costume? Obviously with a couple costumes in between.
I could repeat it out of 30.
Yeah.
I would say I would repeat it about 8 times.
Wow. Okay.
It would be my first one, and it would be my
Yeah.
last one for sure. And then I should get 6 in between.
Okay.
And I could definitely do that out of 30 costumes.
Okay.
Yeah.
But then they would also see you going to their house, like after enough times. I mean, maybe the old woman.
Well,
doesn't
I would have to
notice
like walk this way. I would undress from like whatever costume I was in. So if I was wearing a wig, I'd take it off. Or I was wearing the blow up dog, take it off. And then sprint around or
Okay.
behind her house to my house. And then at that house change, go back. And I'd always be entering from the left side. So no suspicion.
Okay. Okay. And then these other costumes are. So what? Face paint and.
I would have a face paint one. I would have a wig one.
Okay.
Like masks I would put on. Goggles. Like all the different things. Face mask. We know from 2020 that it's hard to recognize people with like a face mask on. So like.
That's fair.
She
So
wouldn't even
something
know.
would have to cover your face in almost all the costumes?
Correct.
Except for maybe like 1 or 2?
Yes.
Okay.
Or have like a wig or something to hide my hair.
And you think you have enough stuff to cover your face over, in this theory, you've got to have at least maybe like 15 if you're going to do face paint. I feel like face paint takes a minute too.
But it's sloppy. We're not doing like good
Yeah.
face paint.
Yeah. But
I'm
like,
just
what are you
cover-
going to, give me an example of like one thing you
Well,
would
I
go
know
as.
for sure I have green face paint in my basement right now.
Okay.
And I would use that face paint. I could be a witch. I could be specifically a witch from Wicked. I could be Ninja Turtle because I have a Ninja Turtle costume. I could be Gumby. I could be
Okay.
I'm trying to think of other green characters.
Lizard woman.
Lizard woman. Well, that's just going as myself. It'd be too obvious.
You're right.
Too,
You're right.
Too much of lizard
The old
woman
lady would
already.
recognize
Yeah, she would
that,
know
yeah.
immediately because that's how famous I am.
Oh
Recognizable.
man.
Oh yeah, different trick or treating groups. She would never know.
Just tag along. with
Yeah,
someone
just
else.
join in.
Oh, that'd be interesting. I don't know if that would work, but I still don't think you would hit 30,
30.
but I think you could hit like 15 maybe.
I think I could do 30. Hulk, another green character.
True. Have you seen like the Impractical Jokers, the episodes
I have
where they
seen
do
Impractical
this
Jokers.
challenge essentially? Where
Yeah,
they
when
change?
they go back
Like
in.
they only make it like 4 or 5, but it's also different because in this scenario, you can do a lot more to cover your face. I feel
Correct.
Like they never do like face paint and stuff. You could do like things that cover your face entirely. You could go as like a
Mask,
ghost or
cover
something or a
feet.
mask. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it would be half the stuff you already have at your house. That's the only like
Correct.
caveat. But
But
I don't know.
I've got a
30
ton of
seems
stuff at our
high.
house. We have a huge costume bucket at my house, so like, I think I
A
got
lot of options.
a lot of options.
All right, fair enough. I'll give it to you.
30.
30. Chat, you got to let us know if you think that's actually doable or not.
It is.
We will jump on to the final question of the day. Question number 5.
Question number 5.
Question number 5. All right. You are going on a flight and you just made it past TSA with 10 hamsters. Your friend is going to give you $1 million if you can complete this task. The flight is 2 hours long. After the flight takes off, you have to disperse the hamsters among the plane. If all the hamsters are further than 5 feet apart from each other, when the plane lands, then you get $1 million. But if anyone at any point spots one of your 10 hamsters, you automatically lose. Could you do it? What's your strategy?
Yes.
Really?
Easy.
No.
Yep,
No.
Yep. Now, Lizard Woman is pro animal. Just know that before I say what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll say in this scenario too, we're going to just say the hamsters
always
I'm not
live.
going to say
I'm gonna
they're...
say, you'll hear what I'm about to say. Don't say they're always going to live.
Okay.
They're not going to.
Okay.
So one hamster, I'm going to get on the board,
Yep.
board the plane.
Yep.
One hamster is going to go.
Let me pause. You have to wait until the plane takes off to start.
Okay. So I'm sitting.
Yeah. I just wasn't sure if that was going to change your answer here. Go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm going to wait till the seatbelt sign comes off because I'm going to be safe about it.
Yeah,
I'm going to
yeah.
take one hamster out. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I am going to.
Don't you dare flush him down that thing.
No one's going to find him.
No.
And he would be so far, no one's going to find him. He's going to be flush. And I'm pretty sure they empty those things in the sky. So I'm pretty sure he would just get released into the wild.
No.
He would fall a good. He would fall a good, 30,000 feet. But
I feel like they don't actually release them, but I don't know. Maybe
I've heard things that they release them as they fly. Because you can't, if everyone on the plane uses the bathroom, where are they storing all that? So,
but if I was walking along the sidewalk, you're telling me a giant turd could fall out of the sky. I don't think
a hamster is going in the toilet. Bye, hamster number one. Okay, hamster number one is gone. Hamster number two, and it's gonna go into some below the plane, so it's far.
Yeah,
right. It's far.
Right. You can do that for one.
Also gonna be in the bathroom.
Yeah,
but it's gonna be. I'm pretty sure there's a trash chute in there, so I'm just gonna put it in the trash can, where you put you dry your hands. Hamster goes in there. Okay. That's two.
I want to clarify too for the audience. The hamsters are not being harmed in any way. In this hypothetical scenario, we are not about that. Continue on.
Animal.
I just want
I told you can't say they always are going to live. You're going to be living beings, but I want to win.
In this case, the hamsters are what's the right word? Indestructible.
Indestructible.
That's not the word I'm looking for, but yeah.
They live forever.
Yeah.
Anyway, hamsters die in random ways anyway. Everybody's got a random hamster dying story. So
these are the greatest hamsters in the world because they're unlike any actual hamster.
Hamster number 3. I'm gonna go to not first class, but at the front. I'm saying in this scenario, I'm sitting at the back of the plane. Okay. I'm gonna walk all the way to the front and reach up my bags up there, and I'm gonna shove a hamster in one of those. Okay. Close it, because no one's gonna see it, or I'm going to put it in someone's bag. Okay. One of the two. It's either going in someone's bag, but I think someone might get suspicious if they see me up there too long. So I might just go in the overcarry, close. Okay? That's 3.
Here's the risk of that scenario. Someone could, sometimes people check their stuff during their flight. I never understand that, but sometimes they open up the thing or whatever.
Well, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah, true. I know. That's why it's kind of sus. Yeah. But, if they went to check that carriage, then they're probably seeing your hamster.
It's gonna be back. I'm gonna give him a little toss.
But he's gonna move. If you just leave him in the
You're right, it's indestructible. I was gonna say there are stories where animals don't live in the
you can't just kill them. They're indestructible.
They're indestructible. So he would be moving around. Okay. So then in that
So you're running that risk then. Or are you gonna put it
I'm gonna put him
in
someone's suitcase.
Okay.
I'm gonna unzip someone's suitcase and shove one inside and then zip it up real quick. Okay, so that's 3 hamsters.
And you think you can get away with that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming that the person that is doing this you're going to put it above you. So your stuff, now it's got to be when someone's using the bathroom so they don't know it's me up there. But anyway.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to keep going. I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to go to the very back of the plane and put it in someone's thing.
Okay. You got 4 here now, right?
That would be, let's see.
Or are you saying
toilet,
you put one by yourself?
Trash, up at the top. One
front.
will be with me. Well, up at the top of the front.
Okay.
Up at the top of the back.
Okay.
One's with me, so I only have 5 left.
Yeah.
So then I'm going to shove, you said 5 feet apart?
5 feet apart, yep.
So, is the upper to the lower about 5 feet?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I would shove one in.
Oh, well, it'd be pretty close.
I would shove one in, where the throw-up bag is.
I don't think that would work, honestly. I don't think that would be 5 feet.
Shoving one in
I just don't think it'd be 5 feet. I don't think you could do your seat. But if you did one that was a little bit further back,
I don't think I'm going to be able to.
Would probably
maybe I'd have to say go up to someone and be like, "Do you have headphones in your little thing?" And then I feel reach him in.
You could not do that.
Shove one down in there.
You could not do that.
Hypothetically, we're doing that, so that's 6. Okay.
It's okay.
I'm gonna go back to my seat also, between these.
You have
so
2.
no one knows this is. I'm not suspicious.
Right. The
I'm
flight's
also
2
gonna
hours.
release one into the pilot's cockpit. I'm gonna ask to meet the pilots.
Mid-flight? I've never heard of that mid-flight.
Mid-flight.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask to speak to the pilot. I'm trying to they're too busy flying the plane to be able to notice a little drone running around.
Okay.
After they land and we start, because you said once we land.
If the plane hits the ground and all the hamsters are in different spots and no one spotted one and they're 5 feet apart, that you make the money.
Release him into the cockpit. No one's gonna find him in the cockpit. Like, he's fine in there.
That's so spotted so
then
fast.
we have 8, which will go. I'm gonna put him on.
I feel like you're reaching now. You're like, I know for sure the first 5 were good. Now I'm like, I don't know.
Next one's gonna go on. I've had this planned for decades. Okay. Next one is gonna go in the what are the sky waitress people called?
Oh,
flight attendants.
Gosh, yeah.
It's gonna go in the flight attendant's cart, okay? And it's gonna go
Never
in.
Would work.
Yes, it is. It's gonna go in the flight attendant's cart as it's going by. Hey, can I have a water? Boom, hamster. In the bottom of the cart. No one's gonna see it. That's the next one. Okay, but that one could get me all tricked up because if it's too close to the person that's.
Are you putting it in a drawer in there? I don't understand. Or is it in the open surface?
There's bottles.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna shove it between the water bottles.
Okay.
He'll live. Okay. It's indestructible. Okay, that's 9, 8, 9. And then I'm gonna have what do I have? 2 left or 1 left?
Let's see. You've got I think you have 2 left at least.
I think I have 2 left. So, and that's not counting the one that I'm just holding, right?
Yeah, we already counted that. It's number 5, yeah.
So I'm gonna put the next one in. Oh shoot, I gotta think of where I can even put him. I think I might just release him on the ground. Who's paying attention?
No, that never worked.
Who's paying attention enough?
I appreciate you trying this one.
And then the last one, I think as the plane is landing, I'm gonna chuck him. Like, as we're like, whoosh, and we're like, wheels are about to touch the ground, and just like, I'm gonna throw him. And then we land, and then people spot him because he's flying through the air.
Yeah, I get that, but what if mid-flight, when the wheels hit the ground, what if he's
passing the one that's
yeah, you'd have to plan this pretty well.
Maybe I throw 2 in opposite direction. I'm thinking I'm on like one of those big planes, like the one that I took to Africa, like those big.
Sure,
planes.
yeah.
There's like 3 rows of seats.
I'll give you the benefit of that.
So I'm gonna throw them in I'm in the middle seat. I'm gonna throw them in opposite directions.
I feel like people are seeing those,
but no one's gonna think about it. Maybe I'm just putting my hands up and go woo. And I'm gonna go whoosh as right before we hit the ground. So that way,
the indestructible hamsters.
They're fine. They're fine. Okay. But they're separated.
Respectfully, there's no world in which that works. But I love the thought process.
Lizzie Woman's always being creative.
Honestly, you had me for the first 5. I was like, the first 5.
And the last 2? I think the last 2 are perfect.
I just feel like it just breaks the rule of people would see those at that point.
Oh, you yawn and stretch.
Oh man.
And you throw.
So give me the truth here. Okay. Do you think that really would work?
No. I don't think you're getting through TSA.
Well, no, that's why I said in this question you already made it past TSA. Somehow that works.
Yeah, but everybody's on. How are you walking on board and these people aren't already spotting the hamster?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Suspicious.
What would you do if you had to try it? Would you just have
put him in a
box, your jacket or something?
No, I'd be carrying a cardboard box and I'd be sitting it on my lap, saying it's my food, labeled oranges and cake pops. It'll sit on my lap.
And it's 10 hamsters.
It's actually 10 hamsters. It'll be my neighbors that'll be the problem. They'll be suspicious. Yeah. Oh, can I have an orange? Sure, here's a hamster.
I think they'd ask for the cake pop before they ask for the
Here's a cake pop.
It's kind of similar.
Give me
ball-like.
Put in people's hoods.
That would be interesting. That would never work.
You would feel a thing in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I made this question. I was like, I think it'd just be too difficult. But
you were impressed, though. I got as far as I got.
I very much appreciate, I thought you would pick one strategy and try and replicate that. Let me just put him in the overhead bins and then let me move down 5 feet and try and do that.
People would be suspicious. But why you have bags all over the plane?
But yeah, that's true. But I don't know. You do it a couple behind you, a couple in front of you, and then people aren't.
And you're where's my bag?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, over the span of obviously the 2 hours, you spread it out a little bit. But I thought you were gonna go like that. I like how you split it up. That made it more entertaining for sure.
Good.
For sure. All right, well, yeah, that's right. Well, we see a couple comments in the chat. We got someone saying bring back Gabe. I'll have to reach out to Gabe and tell him to get back on here. We will prop him out sometime. He is a fan favorite, but not as much as Lizard Woman as you might believe. So thank you again, Lizard Woman, for coming on with us today. Before we wrap up, I just want to make a couple more announcements. One, again, if you have stuck around with us for this episode, please like, follow, subscribe, spread the word, share these questions with others. Honestly, we're just here to have a good time, and it just brings joy to my heart if you share these with others and you guys are having fun with them. So thank you again for sticking around and watching this. One more thing. Hopefully next week, but it might be in the next couple weeks or so, we are going to be celebrating episode number 10. We're going to have Kai come on. Lizard Woman is actually our first duplicate guest. And I'm sure she'll be back on as well. But Kai, way back from episode 1, is going to be returning. This was when we kind of had the bad equipment. The video just wasn't quite up to as quality as it is now. So I wanted to have him back on. He is the man that I've kind of started it with. We recorded a couple episodes before we started doing this video version of the show. And so, yeah, he has been the originator with me. So we're going to be celebrating with him on the show for episode 10. We're going to be doing some special themed stuff for that. So you don't want to miss that. Keep an eye out, as always, on our Instagram page. That is where we update everything with when these episodes come out and, any other information. Oh, and that's what I wanted to say. Episode 10 is going to be a special episode, like I said. If you guys want to submit a special Breaking the Iceberg question to our page, you can DM us on Instagram. If you can DM on TikTok, I don't even know if that's a thing. Is that a thing on TikTok? It is. You can message on TikTok. If you can message us on TikTok, send us one of our questions. I'm going to look through all the questions submitted and kind of pick the one that I think fits the best in terms of how well it relates to Breaking the Iceberg style questions. So think of something goofy, silly, submit it, and then, hey, maybe your question will show on episode 10. So tune in for that, submit a question, and with that said, Lizard Woman, do you have anything to say to the crowd before we wrap up here? I am anti-harassment. I am pro-animal. I always love being here. All right, you've heard it here first from Lizard Woman on Breaking the Iceberg. Thank you so much again, Lizard Woman. Thank you for having me. Of course, anytime. Lizard Woman will be back. You can trust me on that. With that said, take care, guys, and have a good night.